these lines. Right, so I've written the Ballad of Brenda's ankle. And I started it months ago because I thought I've got plenty of time sitting here. But needless to say, I did a bit of verse and that was the end of that. So in the last few days, I thought, oh God, I've got to do this. So I've scribbled stuff down and now I've got a saga, as you can see. And then after that, Morag and I went to Pete Clark's Fiddle Week. And prior to going, I'd emailed Pete and said, could he possibly write a tune for Anne and Morag for all the help there'd be? But Pete, being a very busy man, he had forgotten. So when we got there and I said to him, he said, oh God, he said, what was that about again? Anyway, in the middle of the week, he came up with a tune called Brenda's Break, which I didn't actually want my name on it, but it's on it. But anyway, that's the name of it, but I dedicate it to Anne and Laura. So we're going to play just a wee short tune.
They have to know it's a slip.
Yes, it's called a slip jig. So anyway, we'll play it after I need to get some water, because that's a big old story already. See that? I walked across.
Yeah, drum roller,
Now you know there's not an awful lot of tune in this Ballad of Lidl and Aldi keeper, but anyway, here you go. You'll have heard I broke my ankle one Sunday back in May. Exactly how I did it, I really couldn't say. 1 minute I was on the loo, the next I was on the floor. Foot hanging off and wondering how I was going to open the door. Somehow then I managed, and for help I gave a shout. Then sat in that metre square until they got me out. Was trundled off to Livingston with Anne for company, and Morag following on behind as swiftly as could be. At St John's they gave me morphine to help relieve the pain, and put the aforementioned foot back in place again. I awakened with a plaster on, hoping we might get on our way. But that was wishful thinking, and for Anne and Morag too. It would seem there was a problem with my oxygen level reading, and was continually instructed I had to do deep breathing. It appeared it wasn't working, and I soon began to tire. And I'm sure at one point they really believed I was about to expire. Next day I got to 9 Wells, and midweek the job was done. Metal plate and 7 screws on the outside and 2 on the other one, with a lovely coloured plaster to finish off the job. All set for recuperation, and with help that was no prob. That's a lie, but never mind. They gave me lots of gadgets to help me through the day. A heightened loo seat, perch and bar stool, and a trusty Zimmer tea, to which they attached a caddy, a handy piece of kit. And it certainly was amazing what I carried about in it. Book and pen and notepad, and a puzzle solver too, I needed for the crossword book when looking for a clue. Baby wipes and tissues, and all pills that were required. When I hopped into bed at night, oh boy, was I tired. There was a purse and bottled water to swallow all the pills, a letter opener when the postman called to open all the bills, phones, mobile and handset, a handline in case someone should call, all to save me moving to prevent another fall. Now let's not forget the plumbing which by now was well off course, but was helped along by Senecott and plenty lactulose. And eventually, as the weeks went by, things were on the mend. With much help from all and sundry, boy, there's nothing like a friend. And now I feel I must bring this saga to a close, and pray that in the future I don't get another dose. To everyone who rallied round, friends, neighbours, one and all, it's amazing what transpires when you've had a nasty fall.